When you fail to recognize your subconscious becomes your destiny. In this video, I'm going to tell you some deeper truths about life. But I can guarantee one thing, your subconscious will not want you to finish watching it. Because what I'm about to do is guide you, step by step, to recognize it, and to escape it. That's why it will try everything to make you feel irritated, restless, annoyed, or even jealous, all just to control you and make you swipe away. Interesting, isn't it? Let's see how many of you can defeat your own subconscious and make it to the end of this video. All of my ridiculously long videos are actually designed to guide your inner dimension to rise, to help you reverse your fate and awaken to your higher self. Let's start with a shocking truth. Everything in the universe eats, and everything is food. That's one of the fundamental laws of the universe. From the earth to the tiniest atom, from souls to bodies, from humans to animals and plants, this law applies to all. And here's another law. Whatever is continuously nourished will grow stronger. Whatever isn't fed will eventually perish. Now, what's the use of knowing this? Be patient. Using this fundamental logic, I'll help you understand completely how your subconscious and your destiny interact and control each other. Onsen, I decode and clarify this for you. Your life may truly transform. You might escape your suffering and shift into high gear. Remember to like, download, and save this video. Otherwise, people will accuse me of being superstitious and get my video removed again. So, how did your subconscious come into being? There are things in life you'll notice. You simply don't control them. There's a book called It's Not Your Fault, which through countless studies and real cases, proves that our personalities and destinies are, to a large degree, formed or determined before we're even born. For example, imagine a pregnant woman living in a war-torn land, say, Syria. From conception to childbirth, she has lived every day under the shadow of fear, pain, and anxiety. Those emotions get deeply etched into her blood and DNA. Now, ask yourself, will the child born under those conditions be the same as a child born in a peaceful country, surrounded by love and security? The answer is harsh, not only different, but dramatically and tragically different. That poor child inherits all of the mother's fears and pain through her genes, making them hypersensitive to suffering. Even the slightest discomfort can feel multiplied 100 times over. That means this child is destined from birth to experience more inner pain and torment than most. Statistics show that most such children end up living difficult and painful lives. When I first read this, I was heartbroken. It's just like your original family, something you never had the power to choose. That's what religions call original sin. Even while you were still in your mother's womb, certain things had already been injected into your subconscious, silently shaping your future path. And sometimes, these inherited imprints don't just come from one generation. They can be traced back through your entire ancestral line, spanning multiple generations, almost exactly like the Buddhist concept of karma across lifetimes. In a sense, your subconscious is the flaw of your soul formed before birth. It carries your family's memories, genetic inheritance, your mother's emotions during pregnancy, and later, your childhood traumas and major life events. All of these things are invisibly injected into your subconscious, and you have no idea. Yet ironically, you trust this flawed mechanism and let it run your entire life. Your subconscious governs your behavioral inertia. It is your karmic system. Every little trigger can awaken it, causing you to lose control in an instant, feeding on your focus, your attention, which is your willpower, your awareness, your consciousness. Remember that universal law I mentioned earlier. That's right. Your subconscious feeds on your attention, using it as nourishment to grow stronger and more dominant. That's why people with severe depression or autism sometimes spiral into madness or self-destruction, because their focus has been completely consumed feeding their subconscious until it becomes a monster, a demon that devours them from within. In truth, your attention is your consciousness, and your subconscious, the flawed part of your soul, feeds on it. Earth, in this sense, is a school for imperfect souls. Some souls awaken, they repair their flaws and graduate to higher dimensions. But most souls, unfortunately, fail the test. Your subconscious survives by draining your inner energy, and it's designed so cleverly that you can't even see it doing so. Just like the Bible says, it's easy to see the speck in another's eye, but hard to see the log in your own. You can always point out others' flaws, but rarely your own. Just look at any comment section, proof everywhere. Don't doubt it. Every one of us has a subconscious, a flaw, but it's built in such a way that we cannot see our own flaws. Only others can. When someone points yours out, you'll deny it, get angry, and defend yourself. All of this is your subconscious at work, fighting against your awakening and evolution. Whenever my videos start to reveal truth, and you're about to see the strings behind your puppet self, your subconscious immediately triggers emotions like anger or disgust, making you think, "What nonsense, I'm not like that," and you swipe away or leave hate comments. That's your subconscious pulling the strings. You must also understand this. Your subconscious, your learned beliefs, your social conditioning, together they form an intricate inertia system that rules your physical self. Its most powerful weapon, your emotions, that's its ultimate move. Almost always effective. You can't fight it easily. This system's only goal is to consume your attention, to feed on your consciousness, the real you. And in this battle, there are only two outcomes. Either your focus becomes its food, feeding the subconscious until you collapse, or you turn it around, feeding on the subconscious instead, using your awareness and willpower to nourish the growth of your own imperfect soul. See, once again, the law of energy conservation proves itself. Energy never disappears, it only changes hands. Your subconscious was never meant to devour you. It was meant to feed your spiritual evolution. That's its true purpose and meaning. The real task of life is to reverse this flow, to stop being its prey, to recognize it, to dissolve it, and let it become the nourishment for your awakening soul. This is the true purpose of your journey on Earth, the awakening and elevation of the imperfect soul within you.